Good day, grade 12s. Welcome to lesson number 76. This is my textbook, The Distinction Bound Student, and I'm going to make a comparison between a perfectly competitive market and the three imperfect markets. So those three, as you all know, we did the lessons in the past. It's oligopoly, monopoly, and monopolistic. Right. In this case, I want to explain an economic profit. So this economic profit, I'll just show it with all four market structures. A graph that shows economic profit, and I'm also going to explain why I say it's an economic profit. Okay. Now, if you look here, whenever you draw these graphs, make sure you label your axis. So you show your price and your quantity axis. Then you also should label on the axis. Now, you can have P and P1, Q, Q1 like that, or you can have numbers. For instance, 6, 5, and then here maybe 100 and 0. So it's up to you. Okay. So let's have a look at perfect market. Okay. Why do we say this is a perfectly competitive market? The simple answer is because the demand curve is horizontal, and we can say it's perfectly elastic. Okay. Now this is our marginal cost, and that's the point where on this where it meets our marginal revenue. That's our profit maximizing point. If a firm sells more than Q, it doesn't maximize its profits. If it sells less than Q, it doesn't maximize its profits. So to maximize, they have to produce Q, because that's where MC intersects MR. Now, that has nothing to do with profit or loss. The two curves that you use when you want to check whether a firm is making profit or loss is AR, average revenue. That shows on average how much money is the business making, and average cost. On average, how much does it cost to produce an individual unit? So in this case, you can see this is our D is equal to AR, which is equal to MR. If you see this curve, it's P. Now P is higher than P1, and our P1, look at our AC, that's our AC. So P is greater than P1. We can use numbers. 6 is greater than 5. So 6 minus 5, it's 1. So that 1 is positive 1. So that's the profit per unit. So if the quantity is 100, then we say 1 times 100. So the firm is making an economic profit of 100 rands. In this case, it's monopolistic. Okay, I didn't give you examples there. We have farmers selling maize, which is a homogeneous product. So all those fall under perfectly competitive market. In this case, we have those firms that sell differentiated products or heterogeneous products, and we have fast food outlets there, for example. Okay. Now in that case, you see, oh no, this is monopoly, not monopolistic. This is monopolist. So here we have something like ESCOM. So the demand curve is downward sloping. Our D is equal to AR, and this is our MR. We use it to get the profit maximizing point where it meets MC. Now, if you look at our profit, this is profit. The question is, why am I saying this is profit? It's profit because here's our AR, P, and here's our AC, P1. So just like we see here, our AR is greater than our P. We subtract, if this is 10, this is 5, so the firm is making 10 minus 5. That's 5 rand profit per unit. And you see 5, I'm saying that's 5, positive. Right, and you'll see just now why I keep saying positive, when we go to normal profit and economic loss. In this case, we have oligopoly, same concept. Our demand curve is kinked, that's how we know it's oligopoly. We have few firms selling either a heterogeneous product or, what do you call it, a unique product. We can have examples like, what do you call this one? Network service providers, where we have MTN, Cell C, Vodacom. They are selling, there are few firms in that industry, so it's oligopoly. But now, to come back to our concept here, our AR is greater than our AC. AR is greater than AC, so this is the profit. Same applies here. This graph looks like the monopoly one. The difference is elasticity. Okay, and we did that in grade 11. I also explained the concept in previous lessons. Okay, then here we have normal profit for all 4 market structures. The reason we say normal profit, okay, first and foremost, why is this perfect? Demand curve is horizontal. Why is this normal profit? Because AR is equal to AC. Here, it's monopoly. Demand curve downward sloping, AR, P, AC, P. If this is 10, 10 minus 10, 0. That 0 is normal profit. Okay, now the question is, must the firm continue in this market structure? The answer is yes. Why? Because we use another theory. If I say we look at average variable cost, and average variable cost will always be below AC. So normal profit, a firm that makes a normal profit cannot exit the industry because there's no reason to do so. It's making a profit anyway. Okay. Right, so this is normal profit because AR is equal to AC. This is normal profit because AR is equal to AC. Now let's look at the last one. The last one is economic loss. Okay. In this case, a firm, perfect competitor, horizontal demand curve. This firm is making economic loss. Why? Because AR is less than AC. We get less than it costs. So we have to make a decision. Should we shut down or continue? Now, can you answer that question? If you say the firm should shut down, your answer is wrong. If you say the firm should continue, your answer is wrong. So what's the correct answer? The correct answer here is it depends. So maybe the correct answer is we don't know. Or I can say the correct answer is it depends. Okay, it depends on what? It depends on where the AC curve is. So in this case, we don't have an average cost curve, so we can't tell. Okay, so it's more like someone saying, if you sell a jacket for 100 Rand, did you make a profit or loss? The answer is you don't know. You can only know if I tell you how much did the jacket cost. So if you don't know the cost, you can't tell. Same applies. If we don't have AVC, average variable cost here, we can't tell whether the firm should shut down or not. But the concept here is the firm is making economic loss because if this is 5 and this one is 6, the answer is -1 because 5 minus 6 is equal to -1. So that -1 is economic loss. Same applies here, AR, P, AC, P1. P1 is greater than P, so economic loss. And then the last one, oligopoly, same scenario, AC is greater than AR. Here, same thing, AC is greater than AR, so the firm is making economic loss. Okay, I'm going to cut this video into 2. In the next, here I just give a summary of everything, but in the next chapter, in the next part of the lesson, I'm going to do the summary of the characteristics. Alright, thank you so much. We'll talk in the next lesson.